in which I can't dance to an event in which I can't cook, as we bring you the third best cook in America, the creator of Healthcraft Cookware, and the man who has tried so hard to teach me to cook a little bit, my good friend, Mr. Charles Knight.
Hey!
Of Healthcraft and cookbook author, I almost forgot. Lord have mercy, I am pooped.
You're breathing hard.
I'm worn out, yeah. Right. So, what's going on? You go ahead and talk a little bit.
I'll just do this. Oh, I'm sorry. I moved that thing there. Look at that. I've got a great recipe from the Showboat Cookbook.
Yeah, the Showboat is coming to the Tampa Bay Performing Arts Center. We're talking about the Broadway play is coming February 15th through March 21st, and right now Winn-Dixie is tied in with them, along with News Channel 8 and WQYK, and right now they're helping get food for families.
That's right.
And this is what, I had a prop somewhere, it was a can of food. You know what a can of food looks like. And Winn-Dixie is encouraging people to give a can of food.
Here's a can of food.
I've got a can right here, see?
That's
in case you didn't know what it looks like this. There you go. That's a can of food.
Set it upside down. Anyway, we are doing a great recipe for this book, from this book. It's called Roast Pork Tenderloin with wild rice pecan dressing.
Oh, let's do it, because that roast smells so good anyway.
Doesn't it? Well, here's how you do it. So you just take a pork loin roast, drop it into a baggie, and put about 4 or 5 tablespoons of soy sauce in it. You let it marinate for, I let it marinate overnight, but you only need about an hour at the most.
Yeah.
Then you take it out of here, and you drop it into a hot skillet.
Wow.
Just like you see there. That skillet is a little bit too hot. All right, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
All right. And what you're going to do is you're going to let that brown on all sides. And once you've got it brown, then you put the cover and you let it cook.
Right.
And when you're finished, it actually looks like this.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that beautiful?
And all kinds of stuff down inside
all kinds of great things. And let me show you how to finish this off. Well, this is browning, and I'm going to show you how quick this will brown on both sides. What we're going to do is we're going to cut up a little bit of garlic.
Okay.
Right? And we're going to actually deglaze this skillet over here with orange juice. I'll let you do that.
Deglaze it with orange juice.
Yeah,
I know how to do that.
Let me get this out of here first. We're going to stick the roast on the plate. I got too many things here. All right, we're going to move the roast over to here.
All right.
All right, and we're going to actually make the gravy. So what? No, that's orange juice over here. This is a tangelo.
Oh, I thought that was. I thought you had
orange juice.
No,
orange juice.
Looks like some kind of liquid cleaner. I mean, I thought
that'd be great. Don't show them the name then while you say that.
Well, I mean the packaging. How much of this do you put in there?
That's one of our sponsors too. We're going to put about 1/4 cup. That's about enough.
That's about it.
All right. I want you to cut up a little bit of the parsley.
Okay.
All right. You drop that in there.
Can I use the knife now?
You can use the knife now if you like.
Which one? Not that one.
I should have broke this bulb off of here before.
This one right here. You're having problems with that?
Yeah. Just a little bit of parsley. Very good. You're getting worse.
Oh, we're getting a little itty bitty.
That's good. That's enough. That's plenty of parsley.
Okay.
All right, just take that and throw that in here. I want you to give me about 1 tablespoon of butter. I'll take the knife.
Tablespoon
crush the garlic.
Butter.
All right, tablespoon of butter.
All right.
Tablespoon of butter. Here you go.
All right, we got a lot of.
Use that.
Tablespoon.
Okay? Tablespoon of butter.
About how much? About that much?
That's about 1 tablespoon. Yeah. Now we're going to chop up just 1 clove of garlic. Stick that in there. The reason we're going to put the butter in there, the butter gives you the flavor in any sauce. You don't need a lot of it, just a little bit. You can stick that in there. All right? There you go. Just help it. All right, now, what we're going to do is just stir this around a little bit, let that saute, and to that you're going to add the chicken stock.
The chicken stock?
Chicken stock.
That's this stuff, which you get in a can, right?
Yes, you can get that in a can if you like.
All of it?
Right? Let's just add about half of that.
About half?
Very good. Now, to that we're going to add rice. Now, I like to use minute rice. Right? I like the flavor. Most people don't. Here.
Well, in a show like this, it's a good idea to use, say, 35-minute rice. We would be off the air into the soap opera. And we only got 3 minutes here now, so.
This here is wild rice.
We could have used 3-minute rice, actually. I just got the.
You got to get the rice in here, Jack.
Yeah, because Rob just went like that. So do we have any 3-minute rice out here? Actually, 2.5-minute rice now. We've taken too long.
Right. We're going to use about 1/2 cup of rice. I'm just going to pour some rice here. This is the dressing that goes with it. And
this is the dressing?
Yeah, it's absolutely delicious. It'll cook up in a matter of just a couple of minutes. All right? Now you let's see if I forgot anything. No, I think I've got everything. A little bit more chicken stock and we'll be all set.
More chicken stock?
A little bit more chicken stock.
You know, I like that soy sauce and stuff that you do, the the pork in. I mean, that you marinate the pork.
See, what I did is we deglazed it so that the flavoring from here, from the soy sauce, is already there. Now look what happens to the pork roast. See how it browns? Once it's brown, it unsticks itself. Now this one kind of opened up on us, but you get the idea.
This is a pork loin roast?
Pork loin roast.
Now what part of the pig does that come from? That comes from...
From the loin.
From his loin?
Yes.
That's very painful for pigs. Right. I don't know.
Okay, but what you want to do is brown that on all sides. Like
okay. Well, you have to kind of brown it in the middle there now.
Well, you brown the whole thing on all sides. Now, when you cook this, all
their loins aren't put together very well, are they? I mean, they just kind of rolled apart.
That loin kind of just fell apart.
Yeah,
you get the idea there.
That pig probably walked funny, you know? Wow, shaky loin.
You had a rough night last night, didn't you? No, we're going to cover that. We're going to let it cook. Now, you let this cook on top of the stove. You don't use any grease, fat, butter, or nothing. Just put the lid on, and that'll cook in about 12 minutes to a pound. So a 3-pound roast will cook in about 35, 36 minutes. Okay, and again, it's what did you do with the book? Let me hold that book up here just a second. It's the Showboat Cookbook, and by the way, it's going to be available. If you can't find it yet, it soon will be available at stores. The Showboat Cookbook, and it'll be available when the Showboat comes to the Tampa Bay Performing Arts Center. And again, that's going to be February 15th through the 21st of March. That's 21st of March for 5 weeks. And the number to call to arrange for tickets to the Showboat is 229-STAR, 813 area code 229-STAR. And of course, when you come to Winn-Dixie, be sure and bring your canned goods or buy something there and contribute it in the big barrel as per request from News Channel 8 and WQYK and Winn-Dixie for Food for Families. We'll be back in a moment and try this delectable treat.
Is your home a prime?
Here with the professor of cuisine, my friend Charles Knight. I have learned a lot today, I'll tell you. Getting ready to cook up this pork. This smells so good. We got our taster right here, too. What's your name?
Joyce.
Joyce, where are you from?
Originally from Indiana, but I'm a transplant.
Oh, good. You're down here, obviously. Do you like pork?
Love it.
Oh.
Tender girl.
All right. Well, you know all about the loins and everything else. I mean, all the good parts. You use everything but the squeal in the country, right?
Sometimes we use a squeal.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even want to talk about that. All right, here we go.
Now, here's how we finish this off. This is pecans.
Oh.
Put the pecans right in here. I know you don't like nuts, but you mix that in with the rice.
Uh-huh.
All right?
Yeah.
And you take the pork. Whoops.
Yeah, I got that.
Take the pork, and we're going to lay that right on here, like you see. And we always like to leave one big piece. And to garnish it, you garnish it off a little bit with your parsley and some sliced tangelos.
I want to get her a taste of this here, too. We're running out of time. You want to take a big bite off that thing in there? I don't know how any other way to do this. I got a plate here somewhere, but we're running out of time.
I should have cut a little piece for you.
Well, as she tries to rip a little, boy, that is a little piece.
Isn't that good?
How's it taste? Oh, it's good. She likes it. Charles, thank you so much. We'll see you next week, and we'll see you tomorrow at noon 30 with Corbin Sights and a fashion show and maybe a big super music star, we hope. Tomorrow at noon 30.